The number one step to ensuring profitability in the surplus funds business is attacking confirmed leads. And in today's video, I'm gonna break down exactly how you can do this. Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my page, Money Making Juggernaut. I'm your host, Eric Richardson, the number one educator in the asset recovery business. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is I see a lot of students that make the issue of going after claims that are not even valid. They believe there's a surplus, but upon further research or contacting the county or trustee, they find out that they actually wasted their time. See, I don't want you guys to go through that. And there's a very simple method that you guys can implement that can ensure profitability. That's going after confirmed leads. Now, it's a very simple process. To work confirmed leads, you first have to understand that this is going to work for judicial states. If you guys haven't watched my previous videos, I've explained the difference between judicial and non-judicial sales. It's very simple. Judicial is going to be held by the county or the courts. If it's non-judicial, it's going to be conducted by a foreclosure attorney or a trustee. Now, the reason why we want to work judicial is because in judicial aspects, they'll have a list of existing claims. Have you guys ever seen a county that says surplus funds list, excess proceeds list, overbid list? Well, that's going to be a judicial scenario. And this is very beneficial because if we're working a judicial claim and the county saying, hey, these funds are sitting there, all you have to do now is a little bit of research to check and see if it's still a viable claim. Has somebody already filed a claim, or has that county cheated the funds over to the state? But you're not having the issue of, is this a valid surplus or not, based on lien holders swallowing it, or there actually wasn't even a surplus to begin with. Now, there are some other ways that we can get confirmed leads. Yes, counties will have this posted on their websites, but there's also hidden confirmed leads. I'm going to tell you guys the exact steps to achieve this. First, you want to email the county a very simple email request asking for a list of their excess funds, surplus funds, overbid funds, the remaining amount after a foreclosure. Very simple. Shoot that over to the county clerk. Another method that you can do is a freedom of information request. You can request how much funds are held in the court registry, and they'll show you all of the funds, the case number, the case details, the parties that are involved, and the dollar amounts. That's another way that you can access. Also, you guys can go in person. You can go in person and get this list. Now, we have online, we can email, we can go in person. Once you have this list, you now have valid surplus leads that are already confirmed. Your job is to do the research to see, hey, has somebody filed a claim, or have the funds been cheated to the state? And that process is a lot easier than going after these dead leads. So we have the advantage of working confirmed leads. We also have the advantage, of course, we understand that these leads already exist, but also typically they exist as unclaimed for a reason. Majority of these confirmed surpluses are going to be deceased individuals or foreign individuals. That's the reason why they're just sitting there unclaimed. People did not take the time to do a quick obituary search, find out who the relatives are, figure out based on the intestate laws who's actually entitled, and then did the research to actually go find the clients. Or if somebody is an individual that lives out of the country, people don't take the time to figure out where do they live, let me send them a piece of mail, or let me find them on social media, or let me find a good email address. People just don't do that. A lot of people want the easiest path, the path of least resistance. And unfortunately, sometimes when you do the easy route, you actually waste time because you end up filing for invalid claims. And I don't want you guys to do that. Now, we understand the importance of working confirmed leads. We've just gone over how you can get the confirmed leads. Let's talk about the best states to actually work confirmed leads. The first one, Florida tax sale surplus funds. This is going to be the easiest way to find confirmed leads, all right? Because there's 67 counties in Florida, and I would say about 60 out of the 67 have a tax deed portal, all right? So they'll show you existing leads, and you can see if anybody's filed a claim, you can see the notice of surplus letter, you can even see who's entitled. So that's gonna be super simple. Next up, we have Arkansas. Arkansas, if you go to their state site, the Commissioner of Lands, they have a whole list of the entire state of their confirmed excess funds. Super simple to do. Next, we have Ohio. Ohio has many counties like Franklin, Cuyahoga, Summit that have an existing confirmed list of their funds, consisting of both tax sales and mortgage. Some counties counties in Illinois, Will County, McHenry County. These are counties that have existing lists. Some counties in Pennsylvania, Montgomery County, Allegheny County, York County, Erie County. There's a lot of counties in Pennsylvania that have existing confirmed leads. And then the next one, guys, when it comes to working confirmed leads, another great state that a lot of people don't really think about is going to be South Carolina. South Carolina on the tax sale side, many counties have existing leads. Same thing with Georgia and the same thing with California. So we've now gone over the importance of working confirmed leads. We've gone over how you can obtain confirmed leads. We've also gone over the best states to get confirmed leads. Now let's talk about how to actually work them. Now, when you get a list of confirmed leads, you want to do the most research that you physically can. For some people, they get lazy, but for other individuals, they use tools that can make their life a lot easier. XS Elite now has the AI due diligence. This is going to save a lot of time, a lot of stress, because the AI will go and pull all of the debt and lien, if there's second mortgages, if there's a solar lien, if there's any lien in general, it would do that report and tell you if the claim is worth pursuing. The next thing that you want to do, which XS Elite can help with, is the obituary search, and then knowing the intestate laws in a state to see which heirs are entitled and how much they're entitled. They'll take care of all of that for you. Once you guys do this, now you have to market. Sending mailers to relatives will get you responses, calling relatives will get you responses, and searching on social media. Now, if you happen to stumble upon a individual that's entitled, that's still alive, and it's a confirmed surplus and has been sitting there for some years, you want to make sure that if you send letters in the mail, it's the most recent address, not the address that was foreclosed, and make sure that you give all of the numbers that you find at least 4 dials so that you can give yourself the ability to actually convert. Most people make the mistake of calling 1 time or 2 times. I always make sure that each valid phone number, meaning that if I call, it doesn't go beep, beep, beep and hang up, gets at least 3 to 4 calls, 3 to 4 texts, and of course you guys want to make sure you're not contacting anybody on the DNC list. If you happen to find a confirmed lead and it is a foreign individual, well, you can Google this person, you can search them on social media. Skip tracing in other countries aren't like America, so it might be a little bit more difficult to find somebody. And then also confirmed leads, there's a lot of entities that are entitled that people just simply don't take the time to go research the entity. And researching an entity is super simple. You can use sites like Open Corporates, or you can go directly to the Secretary of State, see who the entity is, who the managing members is, and then you skip trace them. All right, guys, working confirmed leads is the way to go, especially if you've hit a roadblock. If you're like, you know what, I've been working on these deals, primarily non-judicial, you probably contacted the trustee and they said, hey, there is no surplus, or you worked something and the county said, hey, there is no surplus, and you hit a roadblock and you're feeling down, you're feeling discouraged. Work confirmed leads. Learn how to navigate the docket. Learn how to see if somebody's filed a claim, because these leads are already there. And as we know, guys, there's over 70 billion of unclaimed funds in America. This money is just sitting there waiting for us to help the correct party go ahead and file. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe button. And as you guys know, I am here to make sure that you guys dominate in this industry.